About a week ago, I pointed out that it has been made very clear to Muslims that it doesn't matter what they have to do, what they have to sell, who they have to sell. They will be cursed, essentially, to die like Jews if they do not make their trip to Mecca. Now, see, the problem is Mecca is in Saudi Arabia, and it has refused any kind of real normalizations of flights to Israel and from Israel. So Israel is in the process of basically begging Saudi Arabia to allow the Muslims that live in Israel and the Muslims in Gaza, which is pretty much all Gaza and Judean and Samaria are, because they won't allow anybody else, to please take a direct flight from Israel. We're allowing the terrorists to come into our airport so they can come to your holy site. You want to make sure that they can actually go, because otherwise the only one stopping them from coming to do their pilgrimage is the place where the pilgrimage is. Now, last year, the Iraqis basically made it a crime to have any association with Israel. And in case you didn't know, if you actually pay attention to the Quran, it claims that every other religion is illegitimate. So the idea is not, much like when Christianity was first forming, its idea wasn't to share the planet with the other faiths. No, it wanted to overtake and replace the other faiths. Well, I hate to break it to you, Judeo-Christianity, but just like you wanted to do it to the Jews, guess who wants to do it to you? And the Jews. But more than anything, they won't fight in any of the proper, the competitions, the tournaments, Olympics. No one will fight because it's fighting against Jews and they're not worthy of fighting. You know what? You might as well just be honest. Admit it. You're terrified because if you fight an Israeli, you'll lose to an Israeli, and no Muslim wants that. At least not the Muslims that are outside of Israel and understand that Israel has never been an apartheid. Because if it was, why would they be trying to help Muslims go to Mecca? But please, don't allow that little fact of life screw up your choosing to be a bigoted person who hates them.